what are the things that used to judge that? You know, like you came to that conclusion. How did you come to that conclusion of saying, okay, I think I would date me if I met me?
Okay, so I feel like we've broken this down in previous episodes before, but your girl used to be a little toxic. Just a little bit, just un petit peu.
How long ago was that?
Let's see, college. So I'd say like, how old am I? I'd say like 2-3 years ago.
Okay.
Your girl was toxic, didn't really know like what she wanted out of her life, didn't know how to reach that level, and the life just wasn't set, period, point blank. Like I was just going through the motions. There wasn't really, you know, that light at the end of the path. But people grow up, people learn from our experience.
He doesn't want to say the actual.
Talking about like light at the end of the path. I was just explain your toxicity, fam. All your toxic attributes. Because saying you're toxic is so broad. It's like, oh, I'm sure. Wow. Like she's so self-aware. What were your toxic things, man?
You know, like, people have to read between the lines.
Nah, man. You have to read us the book.
Okay, fine. Okay, chapter 1.
Chapter 1. Let's go.
Honestly, like, it's even hard, like, to answer that question of, like, what were your toxic traits?
But that's the hardest thing about life, though. Because someone said you question a lot of things except the things you truly believe. So when you're going through the motions, like you genuinely think you're coming from a place of, you know, like the best version of yourself, place of love. Then in hindsight, you're like, okay, I was really operating on some mad things. You get me? So
that's kind of like what I thrived on, when in reality I should just be focusing on myself and, you know, finding ways to better myself. But it was like I couldn't do anything without another person there. So that was really big. I relied on people.
So you always needed, like, to go out, you needed a friend.
Yeah.
To watch a movie,
I needed a friend. To eat. Oh my gosh.
To eat?
In the dining hall, you would never catch me eating alone.
Yeah.
Never.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was bad, actually. Yeah. And then I think just like a sense of like immaturity. Like college, that was like my first real relationship, and I had never previously been through one or had any experience with anything in the past. You know, my parents, they're not about that life. You know, go to college, study your book, become great, forget about boys. But
get married.
Your girl followed a different path.
Yeah.
And it was, you know, I was a child. Honestly, I was a child. And looking back, there were just a lot of, I just acted really crazy. Honestly, your girl was.
You want to give us a resume? Because I mean, because you were a child.
Yeah, I was.
You were 18, 17.
18.
Actually, you were 17 when you came to school, right?
Yeah, I turned 18 like 2 weeks later.
2 weeks later,
after
right? So you entered school 17.
I was a child.
Baby,
don't give
like,
her 17, give her 18.
I mean, but even 18 is a baby, even though it's legally an adult.
It's still very
When I think
child.
about it in real life, it's like, bro, like even at 21, obviously you're an adult, right? I'm not trying to give 21-year-olds excuses. Like, you're mature enough to make good decisions, but you're really still a child.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, because your experiences in life has not really been very
like
solid, you know. But yeah. So when you say you are doing some mad things, expose yourself.
I mean, I was going through phones.
Oh my god.
You went through phones. Molly, you went through phones.
Messages.
It's just that you thought that this person was.
I just honestly, like, my sense of trust is very like limited. It takes me a while to really open up to somebody and really be like, oh, like you're for me, you know, like you're here to support me. So I'm always on edge, like that anxiety. And I was like, sometimes I would just feel off, like, maybe, you know, this dude's talking to other girls. Like, what do I don't have that these other girls have, you know? So I feel like, honestly, I was looking for a problem, when in reality there wasn't even a problem.
Okay, so there was no reason for you to even feel that way.
Absolutely no reason.
Okay.
In the beginning.
In the beginning. All right, let's hop on to Peter. Yeah. Pirero, you said no, man. You said you're not. You said you're not dating. Why, man? You're not husband material.
I'm not husband. I'm not husband material. You know when you have potential.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I mean, like,
here we go again.
In a football career, there's like youth 16, youth 18.
Yeah.
I'm currently in my youth 18.
Yeah.
I haven't signed my pro contract yet.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I'm still developing. Let me go sign my pro contract. Then
you're like, okay.
Now the floor, like, I have all the requirements. I've set all the goals. Okay. You know what I mean? I have everything in place. It's just checking the list and keep on going. It's very hard for people my age to achieve that.
Yeah.
Realistically speaking, I'm 24 by the way.
But talking about dating though, right?
Yes. And when I'm looking to when I see
I get what you're
dating,
saying. Yeah.
I'm looking for marriage.
Yeah.
All right. I'm at that stage of like not trying to fool around. I've done that. You guys know.
He's
my
not
history.
playing games no more.
Yeah.
You guys know my history.
You know the stories, man.
You guys know the stories. You know, I have no codependency issue. All right.
You have a should I say commitment issue?
Very true.
Yeah.
You know, very true. I have a commitment issue. Actually, that's not true.
You
Kinda
did.
true.
Yeah. It's like when you think about it, it's like
yeah.
I don't think I have that issue too. But like, in a way.
In a way. It's not like blatant.
It's not like blatant though. Yeah. It's not like yelling.
Yeah.
It's
So I mean, one of the things I'm really lacking per se is time for the relationship, because I don't have the financial capacity to foster the relationship I want. You know what I mean? So it's really important. It's really important for me to have to be able to provide certain things for my girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like, let's say we want to plan a trip, right? You know all those. Not to say that I'm particularly cool or like looking at Instagram for like ideas on like my motivation.
You can get ideas from Instagram.
But like when you see girls, you know, with their boyfriends going to, you know, Spain.
Bora Bora.
Yeah,
Bora Bora. I'm just like, I want that for
I'll
my
do that
wife.
for my baby. Yeah.
I want that for my girlfriend.
Yeah.
So if it's serious,
Yeah.
right? If it's serious, I want to give her that satisfaction. You know, obviously I'm not sending her dreams that like we can do this every week or every month.
Yeah.
But I want to show her a good time at least. You know?
Yeah.
So I think I'm not able to afford that right now. You know, shout out to Deborah, but sorry, it came at a rough time.
I don't know. For me, I said
No.
Hey.
Speak your truth. Speak your
Unpack
truth.
it. Unpack it.
About it. I mean, I think a lot of my reasons also kind of mirrors Peter's reasons.
Yeah.
In sense of like, I don't think it's really the time factor for me. You know, it's like if I was to meet me right now, me being me, I wouldn't want to spend that much time doing like relationship shit. You know, it's like obviously I have my friends, all that stuff, and I would give my friends time, but the time I need to give my friends is not as much as what I need to give a relationship. You know, relationship is like constant every day. That type of thing. You know, you can't be saying, "Oh, I'll take a break from this relationship for a week." And work on my podcast or like work on my you know, so it's really the time thing for me, and I think that's the most. And I also think I'm at a point where I'm very, and something I'm still trying to figure out, you know, like I just feel like I'm doing a lot.
Yeah.
And if I now add the relationship into the mix, it's not really something that comes natural, if that makes sense.
At this point in your life.
At this point, that's kind of like, okay, like planning a date would be easy for me, you know, calling her up and being like, oh, yo, how you doing, da. Those things don't necessarily, they come natural to me in a friendly level. But at the frequency of a relationship, it just doesn't come natural to me, right? And I feel like I would show up in a way that is just less than, like, she'll get tired in the sense that she'll feel like she always has to be reaching out and like kind of like trying to. That's also one of the issues I face in a lot of my actual friendships. You know, and I think we broke that down before, but it's like that would be my main reason why I wouldn't date me. But even other than that, I'm also thinking like the kind of woman that I want might never want me yet.
Same.
I'm like, because I'm like, can I really get the one I want?
Yes.
Like I can, but not the correct me.
Yeah. I me personally, you know, I'm looking for, you know, 5'9" and above. You feel me?
Yeah.
A woman, and plus she's going to have a good head on her shoulders.
Yeah.
So if I'm trying to get a girl like that, when she calls me, you say, "Oh, what do you do? Oh, you're in Raleigh living in."
First of all, women don't speak like that.
Can I do my rendition? Okay, can I act out my scene?
Yeah.
I've just been sitting here quietly.
Can I act, okay, you want to be the woman?
That's fine, you got it. But, you know, give us a little.
So continue. You know, it's funny.
Let's
We're
go
talking about
outside
this morning. We're trying to do Bole's voice.
Oh yeah.
It's just like, yo.
But just on the focal point.
Yeah.
Basically, I don't think the woman I would get to see me and say like, "Oh, that's a quality man to have in my life."
Yeah.
You know, I don't have the things that holistically she would want.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a car. I don't have my driver's license for a reason. You know. But I've said this. You guys know this. When I have a goal and I want it, and I keep on, I will repeat it until I get it.
Yeah.
So right now, I said I want a girlfriend. When it's time for me to get a girlfriend, you guys know I will get one. And I'm ready. And I'm ready in I'm in that financial situation I want to be emotionally and everything like that. and time wise as well.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully the Afro Journal could be something bigger than it is. We don't have to have a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So we gotta distribute our time more evenly.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. I love and work for what we really enjoy doing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,